welcome back to another Chris the Fish 03. In this one I'm going to give you the rundown on how we set up the pond and what's in it. Right, so a lot of you who follow the channel will already know that we've got the P-shaped bathtub set up as a pond. Now originally when it was all set up, it was set up as a turtle pond. We had a couple of big yellow belly turtles, and then we rehomed another big couple of the reef turtles, which if you watch my videos, we've got baby Dill, he's a reef turtle. But now that I've managed to find the other 4 homes, because the filtration just could not keep up with them, but now we've got a new use for it. So I'm going to go through what we've got, how it's running and what's in it. Right, so to start with, you can tell we've got our P-shaped bathtub. Right, got given this one for free thanks to our lovely next door neighbours, and it was absolutely mint. I originally tried to get to use this as like a fountain, but it wasn't happening because obviously I've got it set straight to the floor. Now can't really pull this out too much, but it is just literally sat on the floor. Now I've put this boxing round just so it gave it a bit better look. I've got to paint it still though, but that's all in due time. But in here now, you'll have to excuse the ripples, we have got loads of guppies. Look how they just all come up to my hand. They are absolutely amazing, and some of them have got such beautiful colours as well. I mean, look at the beautiful colours on them, and they're not shy either. Now if you can see this big one down here, that's a molly, and somewhere is her fella who's a big black molly, and then we've got a load of molly fry. Now I don't know where all the molly fry are at the moment, but there was like 20 black molly fry. We have got all this, it's called guppy grass, and that's just basically to help hide the fry. Now I don't know, can you see that little speck? That's a newborn guppy. So they are breeding, you know, look, you can see a couple of them down here. So they are breeding, and the guppy grass is coming in useful. I've got the thermostat on here, which leaves it at about 23, 24. It's a bit blurred, but yeah. And then we've got our giant plec, who obviously keeps up with all the algae. We've also got some sunset platies in here as well. I think that's one of them just down there, and there's another one. We've got our sunset and yellow flame guppies. Them are the ones that we got from the fish auction. And a lot of these guppies, believe it or not, were all given to me for free because they were overrunning some guy's tank. So I happily went round, picked them all up, rehomed them for him. Look, as soon as I put my hand in, they'll all just come and happily swim in my hand. And there's some absolute gorgeous colours on them as well. Obviously you can't see the coloration as well in a pond as you would in a tank, but I'm flabbergasted by it. But anyway, back to the original. So we've got a 1200 IF filter internal, and we've got an 800. Both of them I always get off eBay, they're the APS ones. Then we've got the bubble spray bar, which is about 1 foot long down the back. Obviously I've put ornaments and plants in for them to all hide and stuff like that. And then you got the guppy grass for all the fry so that they can actually survive. Then you've also got the little area here, which is an aqua pump. That's just the mini one. And then I've just got a standard LED light, which I've hooked onto the tap, and that is basically on of an evening because of it being dark. But in the conservatory they've got plenty of light anyway. The water doesn't look the best at the moment, it is due a water change. All this is from where all the guppy grass was just settling, so I've got to give it a good clean. But these have only been in here about a week or two since I got rid of the turtles. But yeah, it is just as simple as a bathtub with some water, couple of filters, and then I've got a heater underneath that pump, so when it heats the water, obviously the power from the spray bar will push the heat around. And then where the plug would go, I don't know how well you can see it, that big black bit there, I've actually fully sealed and siliconed the plug so that there's no leakage. And then the overflow, I've turned the wrong way around so that obviously I don't get flooded in my conservatory. But it's just so simple to do. The only thing is, with having it in here, especially in the winter, we do get a lot of condensation on the windows and the frames. So of course I have to keep up the maintenance with wiping all that down. But then we've also got our massive perspex sheet, which does help, because 9 times out of 10 we've got our sheet sat on top of the tank, so we can still see them, albeit it's a bit blurry because of the condensation, but it stops it all from coming up and out the window, and we don't lose as much water, because obviously as the water's evaporating and going on there, the level in the tank's going down. So in a nutshell, that's the P-shaped bathtub pond, and it is looking pretty damn awesome. I'm quite happy with the way that's come on, and we might even have some more room for the fry that are growing, or if we have any more donations. On that note, I'm going to leave you to it. Again, let me know what you think about the bathtub pond. I've noticed of all my videos that this pond seems to get me the most views. The reason that it's inside and not out is because this was a brand new built conservatory. Don't really want to be putting holes in it to put a power supply outside, and there's no other way of putting a power supply outside to have the pond outside. But at least while it's in here, even on miserable days like this where it's constantly wet and raining and just grimy, at least now we can still enjoy it, and the fish I know are safe and they're warmer than they would be outside as well. So yeah, again, like always, like it, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you subscribe, then you'll always know when I've posted a new video, and then when you've got the notification bell clicked as well, you'll get the notification to tell you that I've posted a new video. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.